Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. Let's see if I can put some lotion on. It's chilly. You hear me? You would not believe this is Florida weather. You would definitely not believe this is Florida weather. Desert. How are you? You are the first to arrive. You are numero uno. Hola. How are you doing this evening? Good, I hope. Está bien. Ooh. Oh, I am well. I am well. Thank you for liking the live, of course, and thank you for subscribing. My snack for the evening is what is it de nada? What's that? I need to learn more Spanish, especially in the job and the career that I'm currently working through. That would be good. Learn more languages. By the way, we are almost to 7,400 subscribers. We just need a total of 4 more to get to 7,400. So we're getting there. Don't forget to double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. Help us to like this live and also subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified each and every time we go live. Let's see. Let me get this up. I am one of those people who does not like to be cold at all. Yeah, my toes is out right now. I mean, I've ballet flats on. Need some socks. Anywho, if you are brand new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. The current time is 10:39 p.m. We would love, love, love for you to double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. Help us to like this live and also subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified each and every time we go live. Now, let me know if you can hear me. Do I need to move over here? Maybe that may be a little bit better for you. Is that better? I think that's better. Okay. How was everybody's evening? What have you been up to? Today is Thursday. Tonight is the full moon. She is the super moon. She is the highest one that you can see this year. She's the highest one, so she's the furthest out. Have you seen her tonight? Tell me, have you seen her? Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? Oh, what? Oh, what? That's an old, old song. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where it came from. Does anybody know who sung that song? Who was the artist of that song? Tell me, have you seen her? Hey, Fuzzy. Hey, Gar. Let me see. You talking about who? Me? I can sing a tune, but the song did not originate from me. No. But it's an old, old song. Garth may know it. It's an old song. Tell me, have you seen her? The Shy Lights. Ooh. Hmm. Mhm, mhm. I knew it was between Temptations and the Shy Lights. Yes, yes, yes. You are correct. What you know about that Ace of Spades? Where you been, Ace of Spades? Where you been? Hmm? Glad to see you. By the way, if you are brand new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. The current time is 10:42 p.m. I am currently in Florida. So let us know where you are tuning in from. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. It's cold here, very chilly. And I have not. It's 54 here. And it's 54 for us is cold because that's not our norm. So, some I don't know. That looks now I am currently it's loud. Can you hear that? Hey Jason. Is it Jason? Jasper? 56 in Texas. Okay, so you're like not too far from me then. You're not too far because it's pretty chilly. It's pretty chilly. Oh, Jason. Okay. Nice to meet you, Jason. Hello from Miami. Okay, and what's the weather in Miami? Because I'm in Jacksonville. So what's the weather in Miami? It's got to be warmer than here. It's gotta be. Are you're in Miami too, Jason? Oh, okay, you're in Houston. Okay. Oh, Miami's a nice 72. Okay. I'm looking at this. Yeah. That sounds lovely. Save me a spot. Because the way I want to be in Miami right now, we got goals, okay? We've got some serious, serious goals. Okay. So my snack for the evening. If you are new to our channel, we have a snack every night. Um 95% of the time we do snacks, right? There's very few times if I don't have a snack, and it's usually just because I'm probably fasting that day. But my snack this evening is our favorite, or my favorite, I should say, cashew. Let me flip you around. You can see them. Favorite. I love these things. And it only has what, 7 grams of added sugar? Yeah. Because I've been making sure I do a little bit of sugar as possible. Okay. Okay. So on our agenda tonight, we have he's in my hair too. Okay. On the agenda tonight, we have of course, we're gonna read our book this evening. We're all gonna go over the next three houses. I think we were in the first two houses last night in the zodiac. And we are going to do the poll. Let me do this poll question. Um, Let me see if that's us. Okay, let's see here. Yep, that's up. You read some movies here on the beach. Demerk, the greatest. That sounds lovely. 70? Sounds heavenly. I'm not a cold person, but I don't like to be cold. And this is cold. Usually I would have probably more layers on. Mm. It's about as heavy as I have it because I need to go back to my storage unit to swap out clothes for the fallish winterish, because winter is what, like maybe 2 weeks away. Yeah, I'm in J-Ville. Duo. Coconut almond. Okay. Let's let's see here. I need to give you a poll question. Poll question is up. Let me see here. Hey, Lord Chief. Hey, Ski. Is it Ski? Ski? Hey, Is it Comey? Comey? We have some new people. If you are new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. The current time is 10:47 p.m. Do me a favor and double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. Help us to like this live and also subscribe so we can reach our goal of 7,400 subscribers. We literally only have like 4 or 5 left to reach our goal to get to 7,400. And then we were on and pop into the 8K. Low and steady rinse the rice. These are my absolute favorite. Yeah. It is delicious. How was everybody's day? Also, let us know where you're tuning in from. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. If I want to do my water, I'm using it to hold my phone. Hey, you're local. Thank you. Ion credit. Do you have any flowers? Ion credit. Thank you. I love like the animation ones, but I don't know how much they cost. But thank you. The ones that like sit on my head and stuff. I think that's so cool. I'm like a kid in a candy store when I see this. Thank you so much. Right. Oh, thank you. That's really cute. Party hat, party, party, party. By the way, don't forget tomorrow is game night. Game night. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. So get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. We have game night every Friday. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna be tomorrow for game night. Good question. Mm. Mm. Hey, baby blue. Mm. God bless you. All right. Mhm. Let me see what I need to do. I'm gonna finish these, and we're 15 minutes in. So I'm gonna finish these, and then we'll look at the poll question, and then we will read the book, and then we will discuss the zodiacs. I'm going down in order of all the 12 houses. We're just doing like a brief overview of what each house represents, and then we'll go back and do a deeper dive. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Oh, yeah. Mm. Okay. Now, looking at our poll question, do you like the cold weather? Ooh. So 38% say yes, 25% say no, and then 38% say it depends on how they are feeling. So I totally agree with that. I am definitely, if I had my choice, I like warmer weather. So I'm going to say no. But I don't mind the cold as long as I am dressed for the cold, right? I have the layers on. Maybe I would have had by now like a nice scarf, right? I would have had a nice cardigan or something. I would have been wearing a sweater dress. That's my vibe during the winter. I would have been wearing leggings, all that kind of stuff. So Dina, is it Deanna? I have moderators. They're just probably not on just yet, but um, there's a process to go through to become a moderator. Okay, let's see here. Happy Thursday, Daniel. Yeah, I take mine more seriously than that, Deanna. I consider my moderators gatekeepers. So, okay. So, oh, okay. Do you like the cold weather? It just went up to 40%. Hmm. Y'all might be, where are y'all at? 18% say no. I'm the 18%. And 36% say it depends on how I'm feeling. Okay. That's fair. Everybody's pretty split. Okay. Hey, Brian. My snack's almost done, but this is my snack for the evening, which are my absolute favorite. Hey, is it Amstan? Amstan. Hey, Amstan. Mm, mm-hmm. So we have usually Wiley is on and Robert is on. So he should be on a little bit later. Okay. Okay. How are you, Amstan? Okay. Currently, we're reading the book Outwitting the Devil. Okay. So we're kind of bounce around a little bit. We're going to read Outwitting the Devil. I think we're starting on page 6. Yeah. I'm going to read the actual book and then there's commentary within the book. Yes, Brian. Yes. So there's commentary within the book. So I'm going to read that as well. And then when we stop there, and as I was looking, I don't know if this is the full book because even though the book was really, really old, it got published a lot later. And the pages that I have may actually only be the pages that can be shown because it's copyright. So we'll get to the we'll get as far as we can, and then we'll see what happens if I need to buy it on Kindle or whatever. We'll do that. Okay. So I'm gonna read this book. We're on starting back on page 6. We read the first 5 pages last night. We're gonna start at it's called Begin Life Anew on page 6. And this is by Napoleon Hill, which Brian already said in the chat. And then from here, then we'll check out the chat a little bit, and then we'll hop into our zodiac sign. We'll start reading the third through the maybe the third through the sixth, or the third through the seventh house. Houses in the zodiacs, and then I'll answer a little question, and then we'll hop off and call it an evening. Okay. All right. Let me shut up. Mr. Carnegie's speech reshaped my entire life and planted in my mind a burning purpose which has driven me ceaselessly, and this despite the fact that I had but a vague idea as to what he meant by the term other self. During my labor of research into the causes of failure, let me make sure I have you turned up so you can hear me. Okay. During my labor of research into the causes of failure and success, I had the privilege of analyzing more than 25,000 men and women who were rated as failures and over 500 who were classified as successful. Many years ago, I caught my first glimpse of that other self. Mr. Carnegie, depends on how you want to say it, had mentioned. The discovery came, as he said it would, as the result of two major turning points of my life, which constituted emergencies that forced me to think my way out of difficulties such as I had never experienced before. Hey, Robert. Hey, Lord King. Hey, Fletcher. Hey, Ascend. Hey, hey, hey. So glad to see you back again for part two. Um, and the prices is moving. What do you mean and the prices is moving? I don't know what that means. Huh? What does that mean, Lord King? Hmm? Okay. Which construed emergencies that forced me to think my way out of difficulties such as I had never experienced before. I wish it were possible to describe the discovery with the use of personal pronoun, but this is impossible because it came through personal experiences from which I cannot be separated. To give you the complete picture, I shall have to go back to the first of these two major turning points and bring you up to the discovery step by step. The research necessary for the accumulation of the data from which the 17th principles of achievement and the 30 major causes of failure were organized. Hey, Des, required years of labor. I had reached the false conclusion that my task of organizing a complete philosophy of personal achievement had been completed. Far from having been completed, my work had merely just begun. I had erected the skeleton of philosophy by organizing the 17 principles of achievement and the 30 major causes of failure. But that skeleton had to be covered with the flesh of application and experience. Moreover, it had to be given a soul through which it might inspire men and women to meet obstacles without going down under them. The soul, which had yet to be added, as I discovered later, became available only after my other self made its appearance through two major turning points of my life, revolving to turn my attention and whatever talents I might possess, the monetary returns through business and professional channels. I decided to go into the profession of advertising, and I became the advertising manager of LaSalle Extension University of Chicago. Everything went along beautifully for 1 year, and at the end of which I was seized by a violent dislike for my job and resigned. Uh, ooh, oh, you love the cold, Lord King. Okay, you can have it. You can have it. I like snow, but I don't want to live any place where it's a lot of snow all the time. I think it's really pretty when it falls down, but then like the day after that, and it's all stepped in and disgusting looking. I'm like, ew, I don't want it. Hey, Ascend, what book am I reading? We are reading Outwitting the Devil. How to Outwit the Devil. Or Outwitting the Devil, yeah. By Napoleon Hill. Okay. I bet your avatar looks exactly like Hey, DeAndre. How are you? Okay. Resolving to my ugh, resolving to turn my attention and whatever talents I might possess into monetary returns through business and professional channels. I decided to go into the profession of advertising. I became the advertising manager of LaSalle Extension University of Chicago. Everything went along beautifully for 1 year, at the end of which I was seized by a violent dislike for my job and resigned. I then entered the chain store business with the former president of LaSalle Extension University and became the president of the Betsy Ross Candy Company. Unfortunate, or what seemed to me at the time to be unfortunate, disagreements with business associates disengaged me from that undertaking. The lure of advertising still was in my blood though, and I tried again to give expression to it by organizing a school of advertising and salesmanship as part of Bryant and Stratton Business College. The enterprise was sailing smoothly. Hold on. Thank you, Garth. I'm oh, hey William. Thank you, user. Thank you. If you are brand new to our channel, there's a lot of music noise in the background. Um, but if you're brand new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. The current time is 11:03 p.m. Let us know where you're tuning in from. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Also, be mindful of your energies this evening, okay? We are in the height of the full moon. Tonight is the full moon, especially the one in Gemini, okay? So, there's already a stereotype around Gemini. So, just be mindful of your energy. And also, because it's in Gemini, be mindful of your communication, okay? Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury controls communication. Okay. We are currently reading Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. I'm on page 8, bottom of page 8. Okay? On Armistice Day 1918, I began the publication of the Golden Rule magazine. Despite the fact that I did not have a penny of capital, the magazine grew rapidly and soon gained a nationwide circulation of nearly 500,000, ending its first year's business with a profit of 3,156. Now, back then, I'm sure that was a lot of money. Today, that's it's money, but it wouldn't be a 500,000 sold, right? So, it is an older book, but I'm going to tell you what that means, okay? So, for a proper perspective, $3,156 or $3,156 in 1918 would represent $45,000 today based on the Consumer Price Index average for each year compiled by the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, and 202,000 using the nominal GDP per capita tables. Not a bad profit for a first year in a magazine business. When 80 to 90% of new titles fail, and even the successful ones take 3 to 5 years to become profitable. Okay. Some years later, I learned from an experienced publisher that no man experienced in the publication and distribution of national magazines would think of starting such a magazine with less than $500,000 of capital. The Golden Rule magazine and I were destined to part company. The Golden Rule magazine and I were destined to part company. The more we succeeded, the more discontented I became until finally, due to an accumulation of petty annoyances caused by business associates, I made them a present of the magazine. Sometimes the wording sounds a little weird. I made them a present of that magazine and stepped out. Through that move, perhaps I tossed a small fortune over my shoulder. Hey, McDonuts. Hey, Grid, how are you? Hey, Ascend, do I like it hot? I am a summer baby. I do like hot. I like summer, yeah. This was only the beginning of Hill's love for magazines. The Golden Rule was followed by his publication of Napoleon Hill magazine. Later in life, he became the editor of Success, a magazine that is still published today. Next, I organized a training school for salesmen. My first assignment was to train a sales army of 3,000 people for a chain store company, for which I received $10 for each salesman who had went through my classes. Within 6 months, my work had netted me a little over $30,000. Success, as far as money was concerned, was crowning my efforts with abundance. And I became fidgety inside. I was not happy. I became more obvious every day that no amount of money would ever make me happy. Without the slightest reasonable excuse for my actions, I stepped out and gave up a business from which I might have easily earned a healthy salary. My business and business associates thought I was crazy, and they were not backward about saying so. Frankly, I was inclined to agree with them, but there seemed nothing I could do about it. I was seeking happiness, and I found it not. At least that is the only explanation I could offer for my unusual actions. What man really knows himself? Again, I became fidgety inside. I was not happy. It became more obvious every day that no amount of money would ever make me happy. I could have written about this. This is a commentary. I could have written about this. I could have written this about myself a few years ago, but when I took action by leaving the situation, although financially rewarding, was no longer aligned with my personal mission. New doors of opportunity opened for me. It turned out to be the best decision of my personal life. Can you think of a time in your life when you made a difficult decision, but knew it was the right one, even when others questioned you? That's a good question. I feel like that was all of my 2025. That was during the late fall of 1923. I found myself stranded in Columbus, Ohio, without funds, and worse still, without a plan by which to work my way out of my difficulty. It was the first time in my life that I had actually been stranded because of lack of funds. Many times previously, I had found money to be rather shy, but never before had I failed to get what I needed for my personal conveniences. The experience stunned me. I seemed totally at sea as to what I could or should do. And then we're going to stop right there. We're going to stop at the top of page 11. Speaking of 11, it's 11:11. If you are brand new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. The current time is 11:11. Don't forget to double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. Help us to like this live and subscribe. Help us to get to our goal of 7,400 subscribers. Last I checked, we were only 4 away. So if you could join us on our journey, I would love it, love it, love it. And then I will definitely shout you out if you are a new subscriber. So also let me know. Okay. Let us know where you're tuning in from. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Hey, Bean. Oh, nice. Okay, so you must be in the Pacific. You must be on the West Coast. Yes. Mhm. Is that my Nia? Hey, Nia. Hey. Okay, so we're gonna stop right there. And let's look at this poll question real quick. Do you like the cold weather? 48%. Oh my gosh, there's so many of y'all. 48% said yes. 27% said no. And then 24% say it depends on how I'm feeling. So if it depends on how you feel, it sounds like you're one of the ones that keep your leg out the cover when you go to bed and the fan on. Because you're not sure if you want to be hot or cold. So you just do both. Let us know if that's you. Let me know. Going to cycle. Right. And it could be, to Nia's point or credit, it could be that I'm really small. I'm really tiny. So it it almost feels like the wind and the coldness just kind of goes through me, as opposed to if I maybe have weighed a little bit more and had a little bit more body heat on me. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Um, okay, Garth. Yeah. The cold done for Christmas. I mean, it's weird to have a warm Christmas. Don't get me wrong, but it also does not have to be freezing. I'm just not dressed for it. I need to go back to my storage unit and swap some stuff out and get some time to get down there. By the way, our snack this evening is my favorite Sahel, naturally pomegranate and vanilla cashews. Okay, get you some of these. I should link them in my. Actually, I'm linked in my Amazon storefront. You can go there. Mhm. Hey, Mitch. Okay. So now we're about to go and look at the zodiac signs. Are you ready? Mm, you're so good. Yes. Okay. And no, Nia. No. That and Cheetos. I love me a good snack. Mm, I think that's all we got. That's all we got. Mm, Okay. My absolute favorite. Bye. Mhm. Mm. Let's get to these houses. By the way, if you are just joining us, double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. Help us to like this live and also subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified each and every time we go live. Let us know where you're tuning in from. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Okay. Understood. Understood. Guard, you so silly. Okay. Are you ready for the houses? So we look at the poll one more time, and then we're gonna read our houses, and then. Okay. Do you like the cold weather? 51%. What is wrong with y'all? Are you my people? I'm kidding. The cold weather is good for you at times, I do think. Um, when you do like oh gosh, I can't think. What do you call them? Ice baths. Can y'all hear me okay? Hey, Agni. Okay. So 51% say yes, they like the cold weather. 27% say no. And then 22% it depends on how I'm feeling. Shave ice. Audio's good. Okay. Okay. So are you ready to go into the houses? So we started on them yesterday. Hey, Stumble. Yeah. I don't know who's used to the cold. Maybe if I was in like New Hampshire, Minnesota, in Wyoming, I might be used to the cold. North Dakota, but I'm not none of those. I saw a video about a lady in Minnesota. She was like, "How do you live here? I hate it here." It was so funny. Okay, so we're gonna start off at our third house. If you have your pen, so you can write it down. Our third house in the zodiac is dun, 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 of course, because it is the full moon in Gemini. It third house rules all forms of communication. Okay, all forms of communication. Okay, so it's the mind, it's thinking, talking, different gadgets, mobile devices, right? So technology. It also covers siblings, social activities, um, any like interest that you have, your neighbors, and early communication. DeAndre, I have taken a few ice baths. I've taken at least two or three. And then what I used to do, I've since I have not done it this week, but what I used to do is I did it for like 2 or 3 years, but I just recently slowed down on that because I don't know that it's aligned me with my body type. But I turned my shower all the way cold for like 30 seconds to and what I've noticed is it'll definitely shock your cells and it's like it's freezing. And now it's cold outside, so it definitely will be cold. But in terms of like digestion and stuff, when you're in like ice baths and stuff like that, it slows down your digestion because it's so cold. So just be mindful of those kind of things. Okay. Fourth, the fourth house. uh, yes, tonight is the full moon, by the way. So if you're not knowledgeable about that, tonight is the full moon, which means we have 2 days on the front, 2 days on the back. Today is the highest day of full moon, which is the super moon, which is the furthest one from the earth. And just be mindful of your energy, okay? We always have a saying. Does anybody know what the saying is? What's the saying? I'm waiting for somebody to put it in the chat. Oh yeah, I have to start doing cold showers. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. A left-handed bow. Okay. Thank you, Garth. Yes, when emotions are high, what's the rest of it? When emotions are high, what's the rest? When emotions are high, Who can tell me? Who can tell me? Who can tell me? That's good. Hey, Unorthodox, how are you? Yes, intelligence is low. You got it, Robert. Woo, 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 woo. Because you got that, you get to pick the game for tomorrow night. So just be thinking. Let me know tomorrow what game you decide, okay? You get to pick the game for tomorrow. All right. So, hey, Colgate. Low vibration, yeah. So, we're moving on to the fourth house. The fourth house is ruled by Cancer. Okay. This rules the foundation of all things. And you know that Cancers are ruled by the moon. Okay. So, the rules of the foundation of all things: home, privacy, basic security, parents, especially your mothers, children, of course, mothering abilities, TLC, and emotions. Okay, you ready? And then let's look. Yeah, home, roots, family, self care, emotions, foundations, women, and femininity. That is the fourth house. Now we're gonna do two more houses, and then we'll break them down each. I'm trying to think. Do I want to keep going, or do I want to give you the other two, or want to hold them maybe for tomorrow? Hmm, maybe two a night. Maybe. Y'all want me to keep going? I'll give you two more if you want me to keep going. You let me know. You decide. Shall I continue? Of course. Hey, unorthodox. Okay. All right. So the fifth house is governed by self expression, drama, creativity, color, attention. Jody! What's up, Jody? Romance, fun, and play, fertility, childlike spirit, joy, and drama. So the fifth house is in Leo, and it covers romance, love, affairs, play, creativity, fertility, childlike play. It covers joy, self expression, and drama. Okay. And then we have, last but not least for this evening, we have the sixth house. And the house is over health and service. Okay, I'm glad you're feeling better, Jody. We've missed you. Okay, so it's over health and service. It's over, and by the way, six houses in Virgo. So it's over schedules and organization, routines, fitness, diet, and exercise, natural and healthy living, helpfulness, and being of service to others. Very like analytical nature. Say that again. Real question. If you have one parent that has immigrated by the other, has history, family name, father, six generations, how do you consider that person? Are they the kids of the first generation of America? Oh. I will have to think on that because I had to read that a couple of times for me to like wrap my brain around what you just said. um, but the chat is more than welcome to answer. They're usually pretty opinionated, so yeah. Ooh, Jody doing tattoos. Okay, okay. Let's see you, Jody. Okay, Jody. Travis, you should tell him. Hey, Mask, how are you? And then let me see. So yeah, the sixth sign rules health, fitness, systems, analytical nature, pets, work habits, organization, usefulness, service, given. Yeah. Oh, nice, Jody. Tattoos is very interesting. All tattoos have a story. Let me see here. Um, you don't like the cold either. Me neither, Jody. Like I'll do it if I have to, but I like to be in layers. I gotta have like a scarf. I like my tights, my leggings. I like an undershirt. I like my boots. I like my sweater dresses. I have like an outfit. You know what I mean? Like I'd be fitted. But with Sasha around, running around here, I can't wear what I want to wear. Her little dirty paws be jumping up on people. So we'll have to see what that looks like. Because I don't want dog paws all over my dress. So we have to figure that out. So I'm wearing a lot of pants right now. And she's not even one yet, so it's not gonna get me back. Ah, it's okay, DeAndre. 30. Wow. 30? That's a lot. You said funny, I'm adopted to hot and cold. You mean adapted? I'm adapted to hot and cold, okay. Hey Mask, how are you? You look really cute. Listen, unorthodox. Let me get back right. You hear me? Let me get back right and get myself together. You hear me? Let me get back right. Mm. Hey DeAndre. Yep, I want to get up to 100 tats. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. But you're in the industry, so you can get as many as you want. Okay. And that's where we're gonna stop for the night for our houses. So we will pick up tomorrow. We'll do maybe two more houses. We'll do the seventh and the eighth house. And then Robert's gonna pick our game night for tomorrow. And of course, we're gonna read our book, the Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. So we'll finish. I'm not say we're finished, but we'll read another 5 chapters. I'm trying to do like 5 chapters a day, and we'll finish that. And then yeah, that's about it. Let me see here. Okay, let's look at our poll question. Do you like the cold weather? 47% surprisingly say yes. Surprisingly. 32% say no, and then 21% say it depends on how I'm feeling. Now, my other question to you all is, do you like, if you like the cold, is it because you were born in one of those cold months? You know what I mean? Like, because I'm a Gemini, I like the summer because that's when I was born. I like to be hot. Thank you. Duh. Okay. So, yeah, let me know. Let me know. Do you like the cold weather because you were born in the cold? Okay, let's see here. DeAndre son born in the summer. You're born in the summer, but do you like the cold or do you like the hot? DeAndre. Joyce, I want to build my body up and get 100 tats, then learn to do tats. Teaching me right now, and then I'm gonna try it with them. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Yeah, there are people in the world who don't mind you like experimenting on them. With tats and stuff. I am not one of them. I am not one of them. Don't test me. I want somebody, and then I love how it's like a stencil too, so that makes you feel better that they do have a stencil. The cold, I'm tired of the sun. No such thing, DeAndre. You would never get tired of the sun. If the sun were to disappear tonight, we would freeze to death, yeah? Unless you could make a nice little warm patch where like somewhere near the sun. Hey, Damari. Hey, Mask Watcher. Mm-mm. Um, if I had my clothes, then I might like cold weather a little bit more, but not right now. I don't have like this is the heaviest jacket that I have. Oh, it does have a little bit of lining, but it's not aligned on the sleeves, which I think I would want that part to be lined, right? I would want my sleeves to be lined. So it's almost like a little mini windbreaker, I guess, kind of thing. Yeah, here it is in the shop. Gotcha, Jody. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Anybody else have any additional questions? So tomorrow the rundown is we will hop on here tomorrow. Tomorrow's game night, which means Robert won the question, so he will pick the game for tomorrow night. And we will, of course, before the game, we're going to read our book, Outwitting the Devil. Then we will discuss the different houses. We have 12 of them, and we've gone through the first six, so we still have more to go um for our 12 houses, okay? Hey, Unorthodox, how are you? Glad you're well. Glad you're well. Okay, so mm, ooh, don't forget to double tap, double tap that screen. Help us to like this live and also subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified each and every time we go live, okay? Each and every time we go live, it's going to send you a notification, okay? And we do go live daily, so feel free to ask away. We're gonna about one more minute and we're gonna call it a night. I gotta get out of here. It's getting late. I gotta drive. Okay. My feet are cold. Mm, thank you. Yeah, so I gotta twist these up. Ugh, I'm not ready. But if I don't twist them up, they shrink. You know what I mean? Like they're here, and then every day you don't twist them up, they shrink. Shrinkity, shrinkity, shrink. Where am I going tomorrow? Who knows? I like to keep y'all guessing. And then I just decide what I'm feeling, what I want to do. Slay my birthday in 2 days. Oh, what's your name? Shout out to Slay. Happy birthday. So we're just gonna. It's okay, Jody. I love tats. Mm. Thank you, Jody. You need to twist these up. These are pretty because I had washed my hair and I had kept the twist in. So of course when you keep the twist in and then you dry it, it keeps it very defined. So if I do them individually like this, they'll give me a different curl pattern. But who knows how long this would take if I just did them one by one. At this stage, when they have such good definition, sometimes I go ahead and group them together and twist them down. So I look a little bit like Bye Felicia, but it's okay because I can take it back down the next morning or whenever to make it look a little bit better. Hey, Kevin. All right. Hey, okay, DeAndre said tomorrow. Yes. So Robert's gonna pick our game for tomorrow. Robert, be thinking of what you wanna play, and we'll do game night tomorrow. Okay. So don't forget to double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. Help us to like this live and also subscribe. And then hit the notification bell so you can be notified each and every time we go live. Ooh, look at all this. Okay. Okay. As always, my name is Aysia Smiles. We go live. These look a little big to me. I want to make them smaller. As always, my name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. The current time is 11:38 p.m. Of course, double tap, double tap, double tap that screen to like this live and also subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified each and every time we go live. Keep smiling, keep shining. You got this. Dreams come true, not free. You just need a little bit of elbow grace. Mm. I love you. 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 And there is nothing you can do about it. Remember, your homework is always the same. Tell yourself I love you in the mirror for 1 minute every single day. It may, if you don't have a mirror, no worries. Take your phone, turn it to front facing camera, and say these words with me. I love you. 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 It may feel weird. It may feel cringy. It may even make you cry. It's okay. Do it anyway. All work works. It either works on you or it works for you. But you know what? It works. Okay. It works. It works. It works. It works. It works. It works if you work it. It works if you work it. It works if you work it. We're going to do this again tomorrow. Don't forget. It'll be around 10:30. Okay. If it's any later and if I'm traveling or doing something, then I will update it in YouTube and it'll give you like a countdown. It'll tell you when we're gonna jump on. Okay. All right. I love you. I love you. I love you too, Duran. Duran is so interesting to me. Okay. I love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Happy full moon.